If you follow VGC at all, you likely know that once upon a time, Pachirisu won a world championship. But despite this Pokemon doesn't see a ton of play in competitive Pokemon these days. It was very much a right place, right time scenario for this Pika clone, but that doesn't mean Pachirisu doesn't have some usefulness in today's meta. On the team we're featuring today, made by Aquamoth in the Discord, we are showing how Pachirisu can still be a pain to deal with. With Nuzzle at its disposal, it can easily paralyze Pokemon, either slowing them down or stopping them from attacking completely. With Super Fang, it can put a big dent in some harder to KO Pokemon, allowing the rest of the team to clean up the remaining damage. And with Follow Me, it can keep its friends safe from harm. So hop onto the rank ladder with me to see why Pachirisu is still a solid support Pokemon in today's meta. In game 1, we're up against a snow team with Reg F of all things. So Pachirisu actually feels pretty nice here because I can potentially follow me away some electric type attacks with my Volt Absorb, which will be really nice. But I decided to lead Arcanine and my Galarian Zapdos. The reason for this being, if they do lead Reg F, I can just swap Pachirisu in to take the electric type attack, and the Rock Slide will do big damage into both Alola Ninetales as well as Reg F. In the back, I'm going to bring Pachirisu as well as Ogerpon. That way, in the end game, I could just kind of clean stuff up, do big damage with my Ogerpon into things like their Volcarona as well as their Ogerpon and Incineroar, and just kind of handle the rest of the game with these Pokemon after Arcanine and Zapdos do some big work. Alright, I definitely think Pachirisu could come in real handy here with the Volt Absorb ability, especially considering they just led Reg F. Alright. Snow Warning goes off. We're going to immediately go into Pachirisu. Because that stops Electro Webs, it stops Thunderbolts, it stops anything that they want to do. They probably are going to get their Aurora Veil up, though. They just protect this turn. Okay. There's the Aurora Veil. Good chip. Alright, I'm going to click Rock Slide again, and I'm going to go for a Nuzzle onto the Reg F. Because I have a feeling they swap with Pachirisu being in. So knowing that information, being able to like paralyze whatever comes in will be super beneficial. And even if they decide to stay in for whatever reason with that Reg F, they're likely Tera it in that scenario because it'll be Tera Ice, and we can paralyze it. They do Volt Switch. That's a ton of damage. Oh, it's Volt Absorb, not Lightning Rod. Duh, that's not very smart of me. I got the two abilities mixed up. That's not good. Blizzard goes off. We take that pretty well. Of course. Of course. We get the Nuzzle down onto their Ogerpon. I think I go for another Rock Slide here, and I Nuzzle the Ninetales. Citrus Berry proc. Pachirisu gets a little health back. Arcanine's still frozen. Nice. Hey, we'll take that turn. That turn worked out so well for us. So now we go for a Rock Slide, and we go for a Super Fang onto the... We could also Tera. Tera doesn't help us against the Ninetales, though, so I think I just want to go for a Super Fang Rock Slide turn. We're still frozen, because why wouldn't we be? Ogerpon taken down fairly low. Ninetales couldn't move because of paralysis. That's nice. And they go for the Ivy Cudgel into my Pachirisu, which we hold on. Okay, Pachirisu. Based on that, I want to go for a Rock Slide, and I want to get in my Ogerpon now. We just can't unfreeze. It's not allowed to happen. They do get their Blizzard off. That does decent chip into my Ogerpon. We cannot unfreeze for the life of us. They go for the Ivy Cudgel. Water Absorb goes off. Snow stops. And now we get in Zapdos. I think we go for the Tera Fire this turn. And we go for the coaching. Tailwind could also be very beneficial this turn. I do think we still go for that, but I do think we go for the Tailwind, and I go for... you know what? Let's go for the Terrifier coaching this turn. And let's go for the Horn Leech. The reason I'm doing this is because next turn, if we don't take the KO, which is likely because I do have the screens, it means that I should be able to, get Tailwind up the subsequent turn. And they're just going to Spiky, which means it's a kind of a nothing turn. It's kind of a wash turn. Alright, now I gotta think. I think I Brave Bird here. No, I do go for Tailwind. I'm gonna need the Tailwind. Tailwind up. Horn Leech. There's our Tailwind. Very nice. We are going to likely take another Moonblast. Nope, we don't. Take a Blizzard. No freeze. That's big. Regieleki does come back in now. Now, what's Regieleki's speed? It's so stupid high that I can never remember because nobody uses it right now. Team Builder. Level 50. It's so high. It's so high. I think we double the Aleki slot. They're gonna protect this turn. That's cool. Not a great turn for us, for sure. There's another Moonblast coming out. That did so much damage. Aurora Veil wears off. We go for the Thunderous Kick. We go for the Horn Leech. The Horn Leech should save us from another Moonblast, ideally. We should outspeed Zapdos. Nice. That's a lot of health recovery right there. That's a lot of recovery right there. Yeah, that should save us from a Moonblast for sure. Thunderous Kick goes off. Nice. Down goes Regieleki. Okay. Pachirisu with the Nuzzle kind of came in clutch here. Moonblast goes off. That saved us. Horn Leech saved us. In comes Landorus. I think I have to go for the Brave Bird. I think I go for Brave Bird. We only have one more turn of Tailwind. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Brave Bird. Lando's gonna protect. Okay. Horn Leech does a ton. Okay. Question is, does Zapdos outspeed this thing? Not quite. Alright, I think we have to try and set the Tailwind again. And we have to go for an Ivy Cudgel. Oh, we outspeed it! It doesn't matter! We outsped it! They're not running max speed! Right? I'm not losing my mind. We outspeed that, right? Well, Ogerpon doesn't actually outspeed. Oh, it does. I'm dumb. Ogerpon does. Why do I not know that? In Game 2, it seems I'm up against a good stuff sort of team. They have Powknight as an option as well as their Latias, and that is something I need to be aware of. They have Tailwind options, so I definitely think that my Flutter Mane could be really good in this scenario because this Flutter Mane is actually carrying Trick Room, giving me some speed control options in the late game if I need it. So I lead Flutter Mane and King Gambit and bring Pachirisu and Ogerpon in the back. This allows me to do big damage and force a Terrestrialization onto the Latias very early, and then allow the end game to be based around my Pachirisu and Ogerpon following me. Alright. Latias and Entei. I think I get in Ogerpon and go for a Kowtow onto the Latias. I Tera Fairy to avoid the damage from Entei. I just gotta not catch a burn. All in all today, my luck has not been amazing as far as RNG goes though. So not catching a burn is a lot harder than it sounds. Tera Electric, okay. It makes sense, I guess, because your only weakness is ground, and then you have Levitate. So that makes sense. Makes me wish I just kept Flutter Mane in and went for a Deagling. Or even a Moonblast. There's the Tailwind. Ooh, Secret Fire into Ogerpon was unexpected. We didn't catch a burn though, so that's cool. Spiky Shield. And we'll go for the Entei with the Kowtow this turn. They're just gonna recover. Okay. Cool, we didn't catch a burn. That's cool. Good damage. I think I go for the hit. Go for the Sucker Punch here. Get in Pachirisu. Try and preserve my Ogerpon. Sucker goes in. Good damage. Miss Ball into Pachirisu. Another Sacred Fire. We hold on. We catch a burn. All right. We nuzzle the Entei. How many more turns to Trick Room? I mean, Tailwind. Okay. We just protect and go for the Sucker onto the Latias this turn. Go for the Ice Beam. Then go for Snarl. That's weird. Alright. Tailwind's gone. We can get Fluttermane back in. We go for the Nuzzle onto the Entei, and we're going to set Trick Room. Here's a Tailwind. There we go. I think the unfortunate circumstance is now I kind of just have to hope that they go for the E-Speed into Pachirisu. I'm cool with that. I was gonna say we kind of have to hope that the Entei doesn't target my good damage. Good damage. D-Gleam goes off. Mist Ball into Flutter is not enough. All right. Shan Pao comes in. Okay. So I think I have to go for the Follow Me here, and I have to click D-Gleam once more. Stops the Sucker Punch play. Let's hope they went for Sucker Punch. That's really key. They did. Beautiful. Beautiful. D-Gleam. Nice. Okay, Pachirisu. Okay, Pachirisu. Alright. Alright. Dragonite. Okay. How many more turns of Trick Room? Let's get in Ogerpon. Let's do the switch. Chimpa protects. Stomping Tantrum. Tailwind's gone. Last turn of Trick Room. We go for the D-Gleam. And we go for the Follow Me. Okay. They went for the Sucker. You love to see it. Stomping Tantrum. We should take that just fine. Nice. What a close game this is. That's beautiful. Down goes Chien-Pao. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. We go for Moonblast. We go for another Follow Me. Wow, Pachirisu clutching that up with the Flutter Mane. Moonblast goes off. And that's a GG. Woo! That was hard fought. Wow. But alright, Pachirisu. In Game 3, we're up against a very odd Trick Room team. They have Porygon too, and that is something that I'm going to have a lot of difficulty breaking through, as well as Bastiodon, which is very scary because it will set up Iron Defense and start going for body presses. My idea is that I lead King Gambit with Zapdos and just start going for coaching to boost up the King Gambit, so that way under Trick Room, that Pokemon can thrive. It's also a solid lead in case they bring Incineroar. Having 2 Defiant Pokemon is very beneficial here. In the back, I'm bringing Pachirisu and my Ogerpon. This is just going to allow me to have some potential to follow me away attacks and allow King Gambit to do more damage once things get rolling. I'm going to warn you guys, though, this might be the worst game of RNG I've ever experienced playing a battle of Pokemon. Alright. Let's see what they got. Porygon and Araquanid. We coach, and we go for a Kowtow Cleave. That's our play. We coach and Kowtow. Let's see what they decide to do as well. The Araquanid is scary. The Araquanid is quite scary. They're just going to protect, though, and I'm very much okay with that. Because we get coaching off, that means King Gambit's going to get the buff before it attacks, which is very nice. Kind of makes me wish this was black glasses. Kowtow goes off. Oh, they just go for T-Bolt this turn. We Brave Bird the Araquanid, and we go for another Kowtow onto Porygon. Could have been a low roll, and we might get the KO this turn. Araquanid's just going to go out into Bastiodon. Okay, that's fine. That means minimal recoil, and I'm here for that. Come on, high roll, high roll, high roll. Ugh. Trick Room goes up. Trick Room goes up. Hard swap Pachirisu. Tera, Kowtow into Bastiodon. Alright, in comes Pachirisu. We take the Thunderbolt. We Tera Fairy. We avoid the body press. I kind of hope they Tera Fairy. They are tearing. I have seen Tera Fairy on this. Is it? I mean, Tera Fighting. Tera Fighting. We have Tera Fairy. Tera Flying. Okay. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but I'm cool with it. I can make it work. There's the Iron Defense. Recover. Kowtow. Boom. That did nothing. Why couldn't it have been fighting? Alright, we go for a Super Fang and we go for a Kowtow. It has to be the play. We have to get this thing low. A crit would be amazing. Body press onto Pachirisu. We take that. Get our Citrus Berry proc. T-Bolt into my King Gambit. We take that super well. Ooh, come on. Come on. Man, we are not having some fortunate RNG today. Nice. I have to go for Kowtow into the Bastiodon, and I go for a Nuzzle. A Pero would be big. They go for another Iron Defense. Okay. A crit, something. Anything. Kowtow goes off. Crit it. Not a crit. Ice Beam into Pachirisu. We take that. Nice. Nuzzle goes off. Last turn of Trick Room. Protect. And we go for a Kowtow Cleave. This is such an annoying matchup. We need a crit. We need a crit. We also need to not para. That'd be swell. They go for the body press. We take that fantastically. Don't. Come on. Gosh. There's the Ice Beam. Not going to work. Come on. Super Fang, Kowtow Cleave. We outspeed with the Pachirisu now. Should be able to get the Super Fang down, do big damage with the Kowtow Cleave. Oh, come on, be in range, baby. Recover on the Porygon, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Big Kowtow. Come on. Ugh, para, para, para. Darn it. Okay. We get in Zapdos now. Thunderous Kick. Kowtow Cleave. We get rid of the Porygon. We stop the Trick Room from going back up. That's big. That's really big if we can make that happen. We just have to not para. We need them to also para. That would be swell. Thunderous Kick goes off. Good damage. Defense drop. Very big. Come on. Come on. Body press. Zapdos goes down. There's the Trick Room. Gosh. All right. Spiky Shield. Kowtow into Porygon. I thought about going for Bastiodon, but I just don't think it's worth it. Couldn't move. Couldn't move. That's huge. But I also can't move, and now they get to recover. Gosh. I guess I go for Ivy Cudgel. I can Horn Leech it as well. If they even gift the... Yeah, that's just... it's going down. Oh my gosh, it held on. I cannot catch a break. What is going on? Oh my god. I can't catch a break. I can't catch a freaking break. GG, that's it. That's the end of that. There's no way around it. That's the end of that battle. Holy crap, come on. Oh, gosh.